Hey everybody, welcome back to GREEDFALL. So, cool story if you missed the end of the first video, which is everything that's happened so far has been so cool how it's been tied together. This guy we had walked by earlier and we heard him saying like, you know, I can cure whatever, and we're like, okay, that seems weird. We tried to interact with him, and it's a typical case of like snake oil salesman basically. And it turns out that somebody else that we were speaking to wants to get rid of this charlatan, and it happens to be the same guy. So pretty cool how that worked out. So we're gonna approach him and see how we can deal with this.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Well, obviously we'd ask for a demonstration, but that could backfire too if it's not bad. Let's ask him what he has to say.
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Right. Okay, the demo.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
Well,
we need to steal one of these potions
to
and
be
force
fair,
him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
we did go blind there for a second. I don't know why it didn't show us him pulling it out as we said. Don't take that out of context. But either way. Okay. So, okay, that's got to be his cart then. Come with me, Kurt. Let's see what's going on here. We have a way back there? We do. That's a pretty ominous sign. The dead raven on the ground. What do we have here?
To my help,
What the?
and death to the others!
You could definitely be using this fury a little bit more. It's really strong. That's got to become like our primary way of taking things down. What were these guys doing back here? Are they with the alchemist? Protecting something. Not a lot of gold. I don't know why they're protecting this so much. Thick blacksmith's gloves gets us some craftsmanship at the cost of armor and balance. Charlatans. Okay, so this must be... Is antidote... This mixture is supposed to be a panacea, curing all evils except the Malachor. Okay, so this is it. I would think antidote could be like, maybe his stuff is poison, but this is the antidote to fix that. But no, this is the actual thing that he's selling, it seems like. Alchemical research book. These pages are covered in small, almost illegible handwriting. Experiment results, patient observations, and incomprehensible symbols. But the complexity of some recipes leaves no room for doubt. The author was a true alchemist and was certainly very knowledgeable. True alchemist or not, he's scamming people. Letter from the innkeeper to the servant. Luis, the weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented a room upstairs specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. This old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vials or something. So leave him in his filth. The customer is always right. So he's staying at the inn upstairs. Maybe we go check that out before we confront him. But where is that exactly? Let's see. There's the embassy, warehouses, Coin guard barracks. Crafting table. Tavern? Probably tavern, actually. I'm gonna hold off on talking to him. This may not lead us anywhere, but if it does... Oh, that's cool. Huh. They're just gonna leave this. I mean... Excuse me, madam. I've dropped my coins.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Let's ask him about business the Malachor Tirfredi. I wonder if these will branch into talking about that charlatan.
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better.
That's good.
The Malachor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Okay. What about the
Has
Malachor?
the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People are still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Yeah, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
And what about Tirfredi?
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tirfredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man trees live there. Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the pool.
Oh, cool.
Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imagination.
Yeah, but maybe not. Okay, so nothing specific about our
I
friend.
need to be off. Farewell.
So if we can
Goodbye.
find access to... Where's this? Ooh. Said he was staying upstairs, but I'm curious about what's happening downstairs. Maybe some gambling? Oh, you don't look sketch.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Uh-huh. Whoa, what the frick? Not what I was expecting? What is this? This could just be a nice luxury room, okay? It could be. Or it could be a sex dungeon. Those are the only two options. I don't know what the hell. All right. If we hear any weird stories about sex dungeons, well, we know where to look. Yeah, here we go. Coins, dowels, or... Hello? Room hasn't been cleaned, so it's probably this. Letter from an alchemist from Al-Saad. Dear Arif, I'm genuinely sorry to learn that you have not found the peace you were hoping for in Serene. Since your departure from the academy, the situation has been deplorable. Those you had accused are now behaving as if the rules did not apply to them, regularly performing questionable experiments, and there's nothing the rest of us can do apart from keeping a low profile. Sincerely hope that you will eventually find some place where you can be at peace. Huh. Since your departure from the academy, I don't know why he left the academy, but he's saying that he accused some people of something, performing questionable experiments, and now these guys are just trying to stay under the radar. Huh. This is so cool. This is so cool how, like, linking together. Innkeeper's storeroom key. Oh god, are we just gonna rob this innkeeper? Probably. Lockpicking. Nice. Okay, coin, swiftness, ammo, old embroidered doublet. I think this is the exact same as the one that we have, is it not? It is. So we could sell one. The idea here is that if we're going to be fighting, we'll try and switch to this if we remember, but... hands, we've got thick blacksmith gloves. We still have the craftsmanship here, so I actually think that we'll stick with these. I don't see a way that we can mark things as junk. That would be kind of nice, so that we can just sell them en masse, but... Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go confront the guy. It's back here. It's kitchen. Ah, his storeroom. We have the key. More keys. Gold coins, key, metal dowels, crude iron ore. Opens the service door of the tavern.
Locked.
Okay, so this is the... Yeah, okay. This is a service door. What in the hell have we stumbled on? Like... What is going on back here? Abandoned letter. Albert, I hope you'll be given this letter when you finally return from Al-Saad. Provided there is something or somebody still alive here to give it to you. I can barely see anymore and it's difficult to write. I'm sorry, my child. I can't leave you much. The looters are sure to have wrecked our beautiful bookstore by now, but they might not have found the chest I hid in our house. Take care of yourself, my son, and if the money enables you, flee to this magic island which is said to be completely free of evil. Man, okay. So many things are happening. We started... it's going to be so hard to stay on track, but I'm going to try my best. So, it sounds like from this letter... these guys own a bookstore. The looters are sure to have wrecked it, but they might not have found the chest I hid in our house. But, like, which house? I wonder if those are going to be just... I wonder if that's going to be... Oh, Villain's Den. Weird. I wonder if that's going to be one of these, just places of interest. Oh, we're back here. The Coin Guard barracks. Alright. Let's go confront him. Let's see what he has to say. All that we were originally looking for was to find a potion and get him to drink it. But then I figured, well, that letter is referring us to the inn, which turns out is tavern, inn, same deal. Beast essence. Nice. Okay, charlatan.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Show him the remedy he's selling.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine.
Cool.
Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
We're having a war of the words here.
No, you don't have the right.
Damnation.
He's
Gone
serious.
away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without
Okay.
his belongings.
So maybe we're like a couple steps ahead here. Because now he's ran to his place. You know exactly where he is. Ha!
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am.
Do tell.
Playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Huh. Okay. Two sides to every story, folks. Two sides to every story. Let's ask him about his career as a professor.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why would he do that? Competition, maybe? We did find that document on our own that said whoever was responsible for it was a master alchemist. I have to presume that that's his. It was with his stuff. Could be forged. I don't know. Ask him about Sahin's obsession.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. Making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred.
Okay, so that's lining up with the letter that we found in his room. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, let's ask about the potions.
Are you not
then.
ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions.
Seriously.
So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
Yikes.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
Exactly.
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
Exactly.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me,
Oh,
sir?
no. Okay, we can help him leave the city or we can arrest him. Here's the thing, is all of the stuff that he's told us has lined up with the stuff that we found on our own. He called out what some of his superiors were doing, and he wasn't happy with the way that things were being done. But then his methodology of treating these innocent people with something that they're not asking for, using them as pseudo experiments, even though it's, to his point, not harmful unless it's in super large doses like he's done to himself, leaves something to be desired. We could arrest him. He did mention too, he's like, I should have left the city when I had the chance. Maybe we can just help him get out of here. Everyone's happy. And maybe he's somebody that can help us down the road versus jailing him for something like this. Ugh.
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Oh, that service door, that's why. Okay. Hold up. Let's take a look here. So that service door that we opened earlier is actually a way to get him out. There's also the opportunity to potentially negotiate with the angry crowd. Oh, cool. Well, let's go talk to the crowd, shall we? Let's go talk to this crowd. See if they'll listen to us. Ooh.
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you're angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words.
Oh, they make a good
We're
point.
gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
Just let me
He's
speak.
trapped. He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
Oh. Propose a settlement, order their dispersion, give up, or speak of a horrible side effect? I don't know. If we speak of a horrible side effect, isn't that going to make them freak out even more? Okay.
And so you plan on waiting here? I do not advise that. All of you drank one of those potions, am I right?
You're right.
This is
I
actually,
did.
it's
Tasted
actually
of
so
death.
smart.
I did nothing for me ulcer.
As for me, I only drank a few drops. And my tooth is aching more than ever.
Alas, you need only drink a mere drop for it to provoke
They're gonna go, they're gonna leave and freak out.
Paralysis?
A terrible side effect. The symptoms appear sooner or later. No one is spared from them.
Make up an antidote or something, maybe?
Are we doomed then?
Everyone. Except, of course, those going to see a doctor to receive the antidote.
So good.
What are we gonna do? The doctor costs a fortune. We're all gonna end up like statues.
Listen to me, everyone. I know a good doctor.
Oh
that will
my
help us.
god.
Come on, follow me.
That's cool.
That charlatan will just have to wait to get what's coming to him.
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
Okay. He's free to go, but he has to leave the... He's got to leave. So, I don't know how much freedom that's going to feel like, but... Still here. What if you would have taken off?
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without a fight. The way is free.
Very well. What power of persuasion? They didn't seem of a mind to hear reason from me.
You are free. Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Sahin.
I owe you my life, sir. I will be eternally in your debt.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
We'll see if this comes back to bite us. We'll see. And now we have to go tell the Alliance ambassador what we did. Let's do it. Oh, look at this. Go directly back to the Bridge Alliance embassy or stay here. Let's stay here. That's really cool. I've not seen that before. And I guess because this is an area that we've already been through, I would probably just choose that option. But this way we can see if there's any stuff in the street that we can loot or whatever. Let's head this way.
Are your boots worn through?
So I think generally for episode length, we'll probably try to keep it around 30 minutes. And if we have these kind of nice, concise quests that we can do in one episode, I think that would be a clean way of doing it. That said, I'm sure some will be longer and some will be shorter, so we'll just kind of play it by ear. But well, guess what? This guy might not be happy.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
About the charlatan.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished.
That's true.
Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Confront him on his lie or cover the escape of the alchemist. Ah! I don't know. I think we need to find out why he's so against this guy.
Why should I deliver him to you? You deliberately hid the truth about him from me.
What? Might I remind you that you're in audience with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance?
Ambassador
And you
Smassador.
to a legate of the Congregation of Merchants that you treat like an imbecile. This
Yup.
man is indeed an alchemist at the bridge, and he told me much about your disagreement of opinion.
And of course you sided with him.
Certainly not. I have no part to play in your quarrels. I just chased him from our city. Now, if you're still intent on placing him in irons, you need to capture him on your own lands.
How embarrassing.
Woohoo.
I should have shown more honesty in your regard.
Yes?
Please accept my excuses. And this modest gift for the voyage that awaits you.
I need
so
to be
cool.
going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
That, in my opinion, is an admission. Well, I mean, he did apologize. It's an admission of guilt, but it did impact our reputation. So I don't know if we can get a super solid breakdown. Let's see here. This is just showing us all of our combat stuff from here. We got a point that we can choose now. Let's see. How do these ones... How do we gain extra in here? Not sure. This intuition, where we have these little plus signs. Let's see what this says here. Every 4 levels, you choose a new talent or improve an existing one. Talents provide significant advantages in a variety of areas, such as relationship with other characters, economy, ability to craft objects, improve equipment, or even exploration. Every 3 levels, you can improve one of the 6 character attributes. Attributes provide passive bonuses that are very useful in combat, will allow you to equip better quality weapons and armor. And then skills, each level, you earn a point to spend in this tree to unlock new skills. The tree contains minor skills, small circles, that grant a passive bonus to the player, and major skills, large circles, that cost more and can often be assigned and used in combat. There is an object called the Memory Crystal, which allows you to redistribute all your skill points, so don't hesitate to experiment as you wish. Oh, that's super cool. Okay, so within here, let's take a look. The one-handed blades feels pretty good, let's be honest. One-handed heavy weapons, stasis. So this is in the magic tree, tactician tree, like we started, and then the melee tree, right? Setting traps seems okay. This is actually, okay, fast traps would be really nice. Because we did note that a couple times we tried to set the trap in the training grounds. It took a second to set down, and we got hit for it. Allows the throwing of alchemical preparations to explode on impact. Throw a bomb that hits all enemies in a large area. Anointed weapons. Adds an effect to the following hits. Max attacks 4. I really like the firearms. They feel fun. The one-handed blades feel pretty good. The traps, I don't know if that's something I'm going to go down super far. And then we have these middle ones. Allows you to roll by quickly using dodge a second time. Does not work with Divine Magic Ring. Divine Magic Ring allows the use of basic magic rings. Basic attack for Shadow Missile, left control. But then that takes away from... like it's either this or this. Completely immobilize the enemy for the duration of the effect. Receiving damage will cancel the effect. Useful to temporarily neutralize a strong opponent and give you time to eliminate the others. Effect duration is 8 seconds. Fury generation 10. Magic cost 100. Knocks back and deals damage to all enemies around the caster. That could be really nice if people are getting in too close. Magic healing would be really good. There's so many cool things in here. Okay. I did say I kind of wanted to go into magic as well. So... oh, we need 2 points for this, though. Maybe I just hold it. Maybe I just hold this point instead of taking like a minor damage boost here. Let's hold this point, and then we can start dabbling in some magic, and we'll go from there. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a good time. And I think we're going to do a couple of other things here, but these are all leading me towards one specific area. If we note, how do I get... I wish there was a way I could switch to the bigger map without being outside, but... so there's this whole section down here, which this kind of seems to be like the gatekeeper area. So we'll head over here and then figure out what all of this is. We've got a few things outstanding mission-wise. Present yourself to Captain Vasco, fine. We're looking for a smuggler, and we need to find a way to move the cargo to Tier 4D, which was asked by the Coin Guard Barracks Quartermaster. And I'm hoping that maybe these two could connect. I think that would be super cool, but hey, there's only one way to find out. So wish me luck. We'll see you guys very soon. Bye for now.